Hi everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, I wanted to touch on something that a lot of people aren't talking about, which is the truth about living a healthy lifestyle. And I'm gonna be showing that to you by the things that I've done to clean up everything I do, between food, products that I use, just everything. And I really wanted to show you guys that it doesn't happen overnight at all. So if you're looking at YouTubers, if you're looking at people on Instagram, if you're looking at TikTokers, if you're just looking at people in your community who seem to have their health completely under control, just realize that this didn't happen overnight. It didn't for me anyway. How I did all of this is I implemented small changes over time, and you can do that too. So this video is actually meant to be a total empowerment to anyone out there watching, that if you feel like a healthy lifestyle is out of reach, or it's just too hard, or maybe you're fearful that like there's too much stuff that you'd have to change. It's not true. You can do it. Anyone out there watching, let me just tell you right now that no matter where you're at in your health and wellness journey, there is always room for improvement, and you can always make strides towards living a healthy, longer, fuller life. If you are new here, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Make sure your bell notification is turned on. In this space of the internet, I want to show you that you can do anything. You can accomplish any goal that you have in the health and wellness area, of course, but in any aspect of your life. And I show that to you by how you can create ease in your lifestyle and repair and heal that mindset. So for me, the longer that I do this healthy lifestyle, the more that I do. It's like the more that you do, the more that you do. That's just how it has worked for me. I really started my health and wellness journey, like the very beginning was in 2013 when I decided to start the low carb diet, which I thought was just gonna be a diet, but then it has transformed into a full-blown lifestyle that I've been following for over 10 years now. And back then, I really just started with my food. I started cleaning up my food, but everything else was a mess. So don't think that this is gonna happen overnight. Like I said, it just isn't. But over those last 10 years, and probably in the last 2 or 3 years since my daughter was born, my second child, my daughter, I really feel like I've accelerated not only my healthy lifestyle choices, but also my mindset stuff. So that's all something that has drastically accelerated in just the last 2 or 3 years. But now I feel like I'm in a place where I can really show you exactly what I'm doing, so that maybe you can take some shortcuts so it doesn't take you 10 years like it did for me. Like I said, the last 2 or 3 years were highly accelerated, and you can accomplish a lot in a really short period of time, even though all you have to do is start small. So the truth about being healthy, it's not gonna happen tomorrow, but you can make choices today that will drastically improve your tomorrow and your next week and your next month. So whatever you do after this video, take this advice. Take one thing in your day. Is there anything you can clean up for tomorrow? Take that one thing and just implement it. And then is there another thing? And then is there another thing? And just build on that. Because like I tell my clients, the baby steps add up to huge, massive results in very short amounts of time, but you have to start somewhere. So let's talk about where I recently made a pretty big change for me. If you've been following me here on YouTube for years, you know that I love my coffee, I love my creamer, I love the big brands that are 0 sugar, and the more info that comes out on these, the guiltier I felt every morning when I was making my coffee. So the one big change that I made is I just switched over to a healthier quote unquote creamer. This is the super creamer. It includes MCT oil, and there's 2 different kinds that I have right now. I love both of them. This is a plant-based one. So this is the coconut mocha plant-based, and it has MCT oil and protein in it. And then the sweet cream is a dairy-based creamer. Both of them are low carb friendly. I mean, the label says it all. There's 5 calories in one, 15 calories in another, 0 carbs all around. So it's a great choice for me. I've been meaning to do this, and then I finally bit the bullet when I found these, because I have tried a lot of different creamers and I just haven't liked them. They just have not tasted good. No. So what I actually do is I do 2 tablespoons of the sweet cream, 1 tablespoon of the coconut mocha, just to get some flavor. This is a lot thinner. This is definitely a thicker one. And I feel like that's perfect for my coffee. And then I add a little squirt of stevia and I'm good to go. And that has replaced my traditional 0 sugar creamer. So this was something that I had been hesitant to clean up for years. So if there's something that you don't want to clean up yet, don't do it. Do something that feels good. It finally felt good to switch up the creamer. I found these, and now it's a win-win situation. So now I've got a cleaner coffee. But again, clean up the things that feel good to you. Don't rush anything, because one day you will wake up I promise you. And you'll wanna do the hard thing, which for me was switching out my creamer. But that day comes. The day always comes when you're ready for it. Don't push it until then. So this next thing that I switched out over 11 years ago might shock you. But guys, I don't use deodorant. I don't. I haven't for 11 years. Do I smell? No. Do I sweat? Yeah. But do I smell? No. And the key to that is a salt stone. This salt stone is amazing. So you can buy them on Amazon, which is what I do, and it literally is my deodorant. What I was finding, and maybe you guys are feeling like this too, every single deodorant I would use, it would make me smell horrible. In like 5 minutes after I would put it on, I would start smelling like, I don't even know, it's hard for me to even remember now, but it was just bad. It's like my body wasn't reacting to whatever was in traditional deodorant. And I even tried the healthy ones before I found this. I tried the quote unquote all natural, the healthy ones, the putties. I've tried everything alongside traditional deodorant, and it worked until it didn't. And then no matter what brand I tried, no matter all natural or not, everything made me smell so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, do I smell worse with deodorant or without it? So again, it was like my body was just rejecting whatever chemicals were in there and telling me, look for something else, do something else. So like I said, 11 years ago now, I went on a Google search and I said, best natural deodorant. Like I had no idea what to do. And it popped up that salt stones, deodorant stone was one of the top things. And so I went on a search and I said, okay, let's try this. I'm gonna tell you about my experience because I know there's someone out there who can benefit from this. You have to trust the process when you're switching over to a stone. By the way, this will last me 3 months and it literally wears away because it's just a salt stone. So the stone will come big, like, and this is like halfway used, and then it will get smaller and smaller and smaller. I have it in my shower just like this, in this little holder. It's like a little plastic basket that it gets held in, and that gets put right on my shelf in my shower, so it's perfect. But what you do with this stone is you shower like normal, you use soap like normal, everything is normal, and then at the very end of your shower, right before you're about to get out, you get the stone wet, and I count to 75, 80, with how many times I go up and down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I do it, it's about 30 seconds worth. So you wanna rub this on your armpit for 30 seconds. When you get out, don't touch it. Like let it naturally dry on your armpit, and that's it. You go about your day, and that is it. Here's the other key. There is a detox period for this. It took me about 3 to 4 weeks to detox all of the crap from under my arms. So all of the old deodorant, all of the old natural stuff that I was using, everything that I had used that had built up in my pores, I'm guessing, had to get expelled. So those first 3 to 4 weeks are a little rough, but like I said, trust the process, because once you push through that, you're good to go. And then this is the key to, I don't smell, you sweat naturally, but your sweat doesn't smell. I mean, this is amazing, but I do use this daily. Shower daily, this will work. You will not need any other deodorant ever in your life. You can put it on auto ship from Amazon. I always have it linked down below because I love it so much. But again, if you're looking to clean up something, deodorant is one of those things that's always like a buzz topic about how deodorant's just not good for us with all of the chemicals that are in it. And then now the natural companies are coming out. But if you're finding that nothing's working, this worked for me. As long as you can push through that detox period, I call it, to detox from all of the previous deodorants you were using, you will be golden, golden. I've had so many people, so many clients that I refer them to this, and they're like, this changed my entire life. Yeah, me too. So another truth about being healthy, you don't have to follow with anything that anybody's doing mainstream. Figure out what works for you. If it's not working for you, but it works for everybody else, it's not working for you. So you've got to find an alternative. Which brings me to my next thing. Most people have that second cup of coffee in the afternoon. They're like, oh, I need some energy. Give me my mom juice. Like, let's go to Starbucks. I was doing that to almost try to fit in because everyone else was doing it and they felt great. For me, it just made me so jittery. But again, I needed that pick-me-up. I just didn't know what to turn to. So insert, if it doesn't work for you, you've got to figure something else out. the Element brand electrolyte packets. These are amazing and they have completely changed my afternoons. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring today's video. So like I said, I was reaching for coffee, but it wasn't giving me the energy that I wanted. So instead, I upped my game and I started getting hydrated in the afternoon with the Element packets. These are awesome because they've got a science-backed electrolyte ratio that's made for maximum hydration. It's 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. The best part is there's no junk in here. This really cleaned up my afternoon drink because you know, if you're having multiple coffees or maybe you're getting them out places like Dunkin' and Starbucks and things like that, who knows what's in these drinks that we're getting, you know? So for me, I love the cleanliness of this. There is no sugar, there's no gluten. They are completely safe for a low carb lifestyle, which is what I love the most. So they're 0 to 2 carbs per packet, so it fits into my life perfectly. So once I actually implemented the Element into my afternoon, my brain fog went away. I felt energized, I felt super hydrated, and it allowed me to kind of move on with my day with no guilt because I was having something that was clean. There's no junk in here, there's no BS ingredients, which I absolutely love. So it was a great way for me to have something that I love, indulge in this, but then have no guilt because of how clean the ingredients are. And the best part is Element is actually offering anyone who's watching my video today a free sample pack with any order. So your next order, whether you've ordered them from them before or not, you get your free sample packs. You're gonna get 8 flavors for free. Just go to drinkelement.com/heart. So it's drinkelement.com/heart. I will put it on screen and it'll also be linked down in the description box. So again, this is something really small that's gonna make drastic changes into your day. Make this small little change that's gonna create drastic results. Thank you again to Element for sponsoring today's video. So these are just some of the small changes that I've made to create massive results in my life. But what's something else that's kind of small but kind of big at the same time? It's so common with all my clients. Everyone is so hell-bent on giving up soda. So if we're so hell-bent on soda, how can we create something that is a good replacement? So I've actually found 2 that I really like and that I've incorporated into my days when I feel like it. Is it every day? Definitely not. Is it like once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week maybe? That's it. If you were gonna look at my lifestyle, I absolutely love the Zevia sodas. So they're called Zevia because they're sweetened with stevia. So I'm one of those people that love the taste of stevia. If you're not a stevia person, this may or may not be for you. Try it out and see what you think. I love the cream soda. That is my #1. And then I also like the creamy root beer. Those are my 2 favorites and the ones that I gravitate towards if my store has them. I'm always stocking up on these for my mini fridge over there. But the best part is this is a 0 sugar soda and it's got 0 everything. So it's 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 protein. Everything is 0. And this cream soda one is actually caffeine free as well. So this is good for like an afternoon or a nighttime treat if you don't want the added caffeine. I just love this and I love the brand because of how it's a little bit cleaner than soda. So if you're trying to transition out of soda but you still need that fizziness, that pop, this is a great alternative. I love it. And like I said, creamy root beer and cream soda are my 2 favorites. If you want something that's a little bit, I don't know, like cutting edge, we could say, I found this wellness drink with adaptogens on Amazon. It's called Tranquini. So they were actually marketing this as a alcohol substitute. So it's like, you know, no alcohol obviously, but you can get it on Amazon and it has 0 sugar. Again, it's just a healthier version. So it's 2 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, everything is 0 on here. And what it says on the side is we all deserve to live a stress-free life. Hell yeah, right? So this is actually infused with natural herbal adaptogens. So it's green tea, chamomile, lemon balm, and there's no artificial colors and no preservatives. So this I really like. And I feel like, I don't know if it actually calmed me down or anything, but it does taste really good. I love this one. The sparkling hibiscus is definitely my favorite one that I've tried so far. I've tried this one and then the ginger lemongrass, which is really good if you like those flavors. Like I like them, so I like it. It's not gonna be for everyone. This one is more for everyone. I think it's really, really good. But you can get this on Amazon. This is just something you can clean up your drinks because drinks can be sneaky with calories and carbs. So if you're finding that you're even in a plateau and you're trying to lose weight, look at what you're drinking. Drinks are sneaky, very sneaky. So I've cleaned up my deodorant, I've cleaned up my coffee creamer, which was a long time coming. I've cleaned up my soda and my afternoon drinks with Element and Zevia and Tranquini. And then what else has been going on? So I actually switched over a year ago now to only cooking with Carraway pans. And I know you guys have seen me talk about this before. I actually have dedicated videos on my channel. If you want to check them out, I can link them down below about Carraway and their bakeware. But for me, I just feel like I cook so much on that stove back there that the pans that I was using previously, the coating was chipping off into my food. My food was supposed to be not sticking because it was supposed to be a nonstick pan, and the pans were just not holding up. So once I started using Carraway, that all changed. So I was really getting nervous about what was coming off of my food in my old pans. And as you guys know, when you're a mom especially, and even when you're cooking for other people just in general, you want to cook healthy things, but you also don't want chemicals to be in your food. So when I switched over to Carraway, I just felt so relieved that I not only had a nonstick pan that over a year and a half later is still nonstick. Not only that, but it was also BPA free, non-toxic, and it actually does what it's supposed to do, be a non-stick pan. And I use them 2 to 3 times per day, every single day. I'm currently using the pans from Carraway every single day. I now use their storage system, and I use their full bakeware line. I wanna show you my 2 favorites. So for the bakeware, we have this sheet pan, and I got this one in sage. I just love it so much. You don't need to spray this. I've never sprayed this with cooking spray. I've never doused it in oil. I've never done anything like that because the nonstick is so amazing that you don't need all that extra fat. Let's talk about health, right? This one is definitely my favorite because it's huge, but it fits in my oven perfectly, and I use this daily. So I've completely switched over all my bakeware, all of my to-go containers, all my food storage, and all of my pots and pans over to Carraway. And I feel like that has just made me feel so confident that I'm feeding my family healthy food because, like I said, the old pans, who knows what's coming off of those pans? It was actually disgusting. So now I know that I've got a non-toxic, non-stick set of pans that are ceramic coated, and they're just amazing. So I have them linked down below if you guys want. I do have a discount code for you guys for that website. Definitely check out the link below, and you can go to Carraway's website. They have so many aesthetics for any kitchen ever. You know, I just showed you some navy blue, the pericotta, which is like the salmon color, and then the sage green. They're all beautiful, but there's so many other color options and different colors for hardware. So that's why I like them too. Not only are they safe and clean and healthy, but the aesthetic will fit anyone's kitchen. So if we're talking about getting healthy and staying healthy, it's about doing things that you can do long term. So if you're trying to get healthy, don't think that you've got to do everything all in one day. That is not true. What you need to do is make small, manageable choices and changes today that will add up over time. So what is the real truth of being healthy? You've got to start. Start somewhere, start small, start with something that you can say, yeah, I can do that, and then build on it from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope it inspired you to go and change one thing today in your healthy lifestyle. Don't forget to check Element out down below, as well as all of my other links, and I will see you guys really soon in my next one. Bye.